I saw Kathy on Royal Funky Junk make a really cool hurricane lamp, and I decided I think I can make one of those out of a candlestick. So I found this candlestick at Michael's, and I'm putting a coat of smoke is the name of the paint, and it's a plaster paint, and it's a kind of a pewter color. It's really pretty, and I'm going to try to do a crackle finish with this color, and then the oil rubbed bronze color that Kathy makes on Royal Funky Junk. So I'm just drying this candlestick. We're going to try the crackle on it, like I said. Paint the bottom. I always paint the bottom. I paint the whole project. I like to finish them off. So I just want this to match, and I wanted to touch up the underside. You know, sometimes when you're painting things like this, it's hard to see the underside. So we're going to dry it, and then we'll get the crackle finish put on there. Looks like it's made of metal now. Oh, that is a piece of V-Flex, and I'm painting it with the same color just because I want it to match the base a little bit. But the base is going to be a little darker, but this is what I thought would be really nice to go on the hurricane glass. I'll put the crackle on there now. And I'm using the plaster paint crackle. It's not a dramatic crackle. It is usually just a very subtle crackle, and that's kind of what I wanted for this. And this crackle medium took forever to dry, so I apologize for all the drying time, but I guess I put way too much on there. Shocker. Goodness gracious, I hope it's dry soon. There we go. All right, so now we're going to take the oil rubbed bronze paint, and that's just copper and black mixed together. And I'm doing it with almost a heavy dry brush is what I would call it. So some of that gold is already showing through from underneath that smoke. It's called smoke is the name of it, but some of it's showing through, and that's what I wanted. And then the crackle, any little crackle that happened would be great. And I really am very pleased with the way this turned out. Oh, we're going to dry again. Are y'all sick of that dryer yet? Another thing I'm going to do here in a second, you'll see me put it really close to the candlestick. I like to not burn, but I guess it is burn the paint a little bit and have it bubble, and then you can kind of pop the bubbles, and it gives you another texture that's really cool. I do it all the time, and I love the way it looks because it gives it just a little imperfection. So that's just me. You have to be careful when you do it, but I let it get to where it gets a little hot. It bubbles up, and I just pop the bubbles with my finger. So I'm taking a little bit of the smoke and going back over it just to kind of gloss it up a little bit, because I think it got too dark and it didn't crackle as great as I thought it would. But I love the way that it looked. It kind of gave it just a little more metallic look. So now what I'm going to do, I'm cleaning off the glass, and I found this glass candle holder, and I thought, well, this looks perfect for it. So I'm gonna bring it over here and get that label off of it, but it's perfect. It looks just like a hurricane lamp. But what I want to do now is just make a real simple top for it, and we're going to take that piece of V-Flex and we are going to adhere it to the side of this this glass. And it's pretty simple to do. This product is so great to work with because it's so flexible. You don't have to heat it up or anything. It's made with PVC and it is just amazing. I'm going to take some Quick and Thick on my Tight Bond glue and put it on the back of it, and we are just going to adhere it to this glass. I do use just a tiny bit of stick fast with this, because it'll make it stick instantly and it won't slide around. But one of the things about using this V-Flex, if you're going to put it on a curved surface, you should really attach some painter's tape to it and let it sit for a little while, and that's what we did. So kind of keep an eye out for that here in a second. So we're just going to put this on the center of the glass. And I love the way that gold color looks on that clear glass. I think it's so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to put a little piece of tape on it, and I'm going to let it set and then come back to it. Okay, it's been a few minutes. Now I'm going to take my Baker's Magic, and I am going to put a coat of this on the glass, because we're going to make the glass look a little more sparkly by adding some diamond dust. And Maker's Magic is great for glass because it dries clear and it's also waterproof. Not that that's going to matter on this piece, but just thought I'd share that information with y'all. I kind of was not sure about this medium when I first got it, but I've kind of fallen in love with it now. And it's great for any kind of decoupage or anything, but I love what this diamond dust did. The glass, it just made it look so pretty. Hopefully you'll get a real good view of it here in a second. And I did a pretty liberal sprinkle of it. See, looks so pretty. So now I'm going to take my diamond dust and put it back in the container. But first I'm putting my top on that Maker's Magic because I spilled it once and man, what a mess. So I'm going to take that leftover sprinkle and put it back into the diamond dust jar. I just use that cheese shaker. It's the best for my diamond dust. I love it. So now we're going to take some Stick Fast and a little bit of hot glue, and we are going to adhere our glass to the top of the candlestick. I love it. So now I'm going to take something to put around the edge of that to kind of camouflage where it's attached together. I'm just going to use my pearls. I'm going to do a simple little string of pearls around the base of that, and it'll be perfect. Just cut them with my scissors. I get those pearls from Hobby Lobby in the wedding section. They're His and Hers is the brand. And this is the more ivory colored set that I haven't used on this. Just hot glue that around And there you go. It's all set. And we got it done. It's perfect. Love it. All right, now I'm going to take a little amount of decor wax and just highlight the candlestick and highlight the overlay, the V-Flex piece, just a little bit in the center just to make it a little brighter. Oh, turned out perfect. I love it. I can't wait to put it back on my table behind me. And there it is with the candle in it. I am so pleased with this. Y'all, this literally cost me about, I don't know, $10 to make. And I am in love with it. So let me know if you give this a try.